Hello, today we are talking about spinal muscular atrophy. Spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, is a genetic disease affecting the part of the nervous system that controls voluntary muscle movement.
SMA involves the loss of nerve cells called motor neurons in the spinal cord and is classified as a motor neuron disease.
Spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, most often affects babies and children and makes it hard for them to use their muscles.
SMA consists of the breakdown of the nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. The brain stops sending messages that control the muscle movement.
When that happens, the muscles get weak and shrink, and the child can have trouble controlling head movement, sitting without help, and even walking. In some cases, he can have trouble swallowing and breathing as the disease progresses.
There is no cure, but treatments can improve some symptoms and in some cases help your child live longer. Researchers are working to find new ways to fight the disease.
SMA is a disease that passes down through families. If a child has SMA, it's because he's got two copies of a broken gene, one from each parent.
SMA is divided in 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 types. SMA type 1 is the most common type of SMA and is also a severe form of the disease. SMA type 2. It is characterized primarily by progressive muscle weakness that develops in children between ages 6 and 12 months.
SMA type 3 is a milder type of SMA and is usually diagnosed in children between 18 months old and their early teens. People with SMA type 3 learn to walk but fall frequently and have difficulties walking up and down stairs. SMA type 4, also called adult onset SMA, is usually diagnosed in the second or third decade of life, usually after 35 years old, although some people may have symptoms as early as their later teenage years. To find out whether these medications help patients with SMA, we have to conduct clinical trials. Here, we propose to prepare for clinical trials. We will invite SMA patients to join our research effort. We will examine them regularly to better understand their disease. The visits will include questions, physical exam, blood drawing, and sometimes X-rays and a skin biopsy. We will use modern computer methods to process the information. While we are doing this, we will plan a clinical trial. Once the clinical trial begins, we will offer SMA patients participation if they meet the criteria for that trial.
The other thing was her being left alone. Because the kids were darting off and they were running and they were playing and they were climbing, and I would watch her.
My name is Paige Kingsley, and Brett is my brother. Brett has spinal muscular atrophy. It means that weak muscles throughout the body. Brett loves to watch movies. He is very into sports. We like play outside. We like go down to the ducks, and we also like read books to him. Holy salami! That goofy cat's just making things worse and worse. He laughs. He communicates through the Dynavox.
Paige, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Brett. He's the class clown.
Did you see my video?
I did. Are you kidding?
I'm pretty cute, don't you think?
It was the Columbus Marathon, and seeing him cross the finish line let things know that impossible can become possible if you just believe.
What's your favorite thing?
I would have to say being with my family. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. I hope that that there can be a cure from Nationwide Children's Hospital. If you donate, it's nice to know that there's a community service right around and it knows that the money goes there.